46 local high schools compete in a tournament of knowledge for a trip to Europe on this year's hottest game show, Bay Area Quiz Kids. Brought to you by SBC, Oracle, the San Mateo Credit Union, and Samtrans. And now, the best host on the West Coast, the one, the only, Brad Friedman.
Thank you. Welcome to Quiz Kids. We're in our second round of play, and we have two of our very strongest teams with you today, so it's going to be an exciting match. Over here, we have the Crystal Springs Uplands Griffins. And number 2 team, 2 years in a row, the Harker School Eagles. Yeah. So let's start our play right away with the collaboration round. Welcome back, teams. Let's start by playing as a team. I have a series of 10-point questions here. I will ask your team a question, give you about 5 or so seconds to collaborate, and then ask your captain, Michael or Yi, to give me the answer you think is correct. If you give me the right answer, you'll score the points. If you give me an incorrect answer, however, the other team will get a chance to collaborate and possibly steal those points away from you. We'll go back and forth till the buzzer signals the end of the round, okay? Good luck to both teams. Crystal, you get the first question. Which Shakespeare play features Jaques, a lord who serves the Duke and has the line that begins, "All the world's a stage and all the men and women merely players"?
As You Like It.
As You Like It.
That's right. You like that. 10 points. Harker. Illinois Senator Barack Obama is only the 3rd elected black senator since Reconstruction. Besides those 3, 2 other blacks were appointed to the Senate by the governors of their state in the days before what constitutional amendment required senators to be directly elected?
The 17th.
All right, the 17th.
It is the 17th. 10 points. Okay, Griffins, they have twice as much energy as carbohydrates and are broken down whenever the body needs fatty acids. Name this class of lipids whose elevated level in the body increases risk of heart attack or stroke.
Cholesterol.
No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. You can steal.
Triglycerides.
That's it. For 10 points, you stole it. The Kwame Nkrumah Mausoleum honors the remains of the man who in 1960 became the first prime minister of what African country that was formerly known as the Gold Coast?
Guyana.
I heard Guyana. That is incorrect. You can steal.
Guinea.
Ghana. Here's your next question, Harker. No, I'm sorry, you're Crystal. Hello. I see that it's Harker clear. No, it's crystal clear. I'm sorry, never mind. As x approaches infinity, give the limit of the expression 4x squared plus 6x over 9x squared minus 12x plus 5.
Yeah, 4x squared. Yeah.
4 ninths.
That's right, 4 ninths. Next question, what team is this?
Harker.
Yes, right, you got it. But you don't get the points. Here's your question. The prisoner Florestan is rescued by his wife Leonore, who dresses herself as a prison guard and goes by what name that is the title character of Beethoven's only opera? E?
Isolde.
No, I'm sorry. We stumped Harker. You can steal.
Fidelia.
That's it for 10 points. Your next question. Even though its creator and manufacturer, Research in Motion, is based in Canada, it infringed on a patent held by a U.S. company. What are these popular handheld communication devices that feature a QWERTY keyboard and are known to cause a namesake repetitive stress injury?
Blackberry.
That's right, for 10 points. Okay, Yi, a math question for Harker. A radioactive isotope is decaying at 240 events per minute. Calculate the isotope's half-life if 2 hours later it is decaying at 15 events per minute. Yi?
30 minutes.
30 minutes. Now erase that right there. Yes, 30 minutes. That's it. He's right. What are you drawing on my table there? Several people in the United States government have referred to him as Castro with oil. One of Time magazine's top influential people of 2005. Who is this leftist leader of Venezuela?
Hugo Chavez.
That's right, for 10 points. He was the first emperor to be born outside of Italy and the fourth emperor of the Julio-Claudian dynasty, who became Roman emperor upon the assassination of his nephew Caligula and saw the conquest of Britain.
Hadrian.
No, I'm sorry. You can steal.
Claudius.
It is Claudius, the king. That is the end of the round. Let's look at the score. Harker has 30, Crystal Springs 60 points. But that is only the beginning. Come back in just a moment and we will meet our teams and play some more. We've got a lively crowd in the studio audience. We always have room for more, though. So if you would like to come and see us live in our studio, please call us at 650-697-1936, and we will send you tickets. Hello, Crystal Springs and Michael Schwartz, senior, ready to graduate, but still have time to help others. In addition to all your studies and everything you're doing to get ready to graduate from Crystal Springs, you also take part in a group called Peer Helpers. For 3 years you've been doing that.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Essentially, we were trained at the very beginning in order to have the skills to be able to help our friends whenever necessary. And the main focus of it is learning how to empathize with people rather than just sympathize and say, oh, I understand how you feel. You just allow them to vent, and you can reflect questions to clarify things. And
well, Crystal deals with people from 6th grade to 12th, and I know that first year at a new school can be very scary, so you must have some 6th graders who are a little nervous. You try and make them feel calm and get them more acclimated to doing a little heavier duty work. Good for you. That sounds like a wonderful group. Justine Drennan, in addition to all your work, you are an artist and a musician.
Yeah.
But you're kind of shy. You're kind of shy about it. It took your coach to tell me that you actually compose music.
Yeah, actually right now I've been working on this musical, which Rachel and I, Rachel's out in the audience, we're thinking of doing for our senior project next year. All seniors have to do a big project at the end of the year. And we're actually going to do a musical involving the backstory to Jabberwocky.
Oh, wow.
Which happens to be why.
What fun. So how it was all created and all that, or just the whole story itself with all the characters from Jabberwocky?
Yeah, and like some stuff you don't actually see in the poem, but that explains some of the weird words.
What exciting lyrics those poor actors will have to sing.
Yeah.
Well, good luck to you there. I hope that happens for you. Don Stemple, you're very involved in the theater as well, as when we talked to you last time, and you're also involved in addition to school with the Palo Alto Children's Theater and with their high school company.
Yes, this is a company that was established 3 years ago when I was in the initial group, and now I am co-president. And one of the many things that we like to do is every second Saturday of the month, we put on a half-hour or so long fairy tale for toddlers.
That you write yourself.
That we write ourselves, we direct it, we perform it, we just do everything, and I think so far we've had only positive feedback from all the kids.
And kids can get involved if they take part in it, as they become actors with the company. We're
hoping to take the base and move them up to where we are now.
Wonderful, and you have such an actor's voice. I'm very proud. Well, good for you. It sounds like a great thing, and people should check out the Saturday morning shows at Palo Alto Children's Theater. Let's give a big hand to your coach, Wells Cookie Wadley. Yi-sun has some terrible news. Early admission to what?
Harvard.
So all the other universities don't get them. Congratulations, Yi. You're going to Harvard.
Thanks.
And you got some good news. What happened to you last Wednesday?
A bunch of media came to my school.
They came to your school because?
And they announced I was a finalist in the Intel Science Talent Search.
The only finalist in Northern California, one of 40 in the nation in the Intel Science competition. And they presented you with a check for $5,000, a really big check, which you are going to present to me at the end of this show, and I'm very excited.
Sadly, I can't cash it because it's like not legal tender or something.
Not legal tender. Perhaps it would be legal tender for an older man. We'll talk at the break. Jesse Lee. Jesse, like so many people at Harker, you excel at mathematics, and you were telling me about something kind of interesting that you were doing in your math class. What was that? Regarding temperature, I think you said.
Yeah, in differential equations, we were modeling the indoor temperature oscillations. So we used Mathematica to create a differential equation, and we use it to solve it. And then we graphed solution curves, and then we came into some interesting conclusions. And that was really fun because the Mathematica is a really important tool in mathematics.
I'm glad you had fun doing that too. I know I would have, so congratulations. That's great, Jesse. Siddharth Chandrasekhar, how are you, Siddharth?
Very good.
You know, I'm very proud of what you're about to talk about because we hear about people taking part in the Millard Fillmore Trivia Contest, which is next week for those of you that don't know we're pre-taping, but who gave you the inspiration to do that?
Actually, Quiz Kids did.
Yes! You heard about it on Quiz Kids, so now you're going to try and steal it from every other school in the area, right? Yes, I know, because you guys are going to do really well in this. You are co-captain.
Yeah, along with Jesse.
With Jesse.
So next Friday, we're going to go down and get the questions, and then hopefully we're going to try and get as many people from the school to help. There's about 90 overall questions, and we have to find the answer to them along with bring proof, hard copy proof. You can't use internet or databases, so.
And I will tell you, as someone who has watched kids do this, it's a lot of fun. So enjoy your first.
I hope so.
Good. Let's give a big hand to your coach, Bradley Stoll. And would you join me in saying hello to the man who was the first answer in last year's Millard Fillmore Trivia Contest, our judge, Frank Saboti. All right, don't go away. We'll be right back with more Quiz Kids. Come on, gang, let's play the lightning round. Questions are worth 10 points. Hands on your buzzers. First person to the buzzing, give me the right answer, gets points for their team. If you give me the wrong answer, the other team will get to collaborate and steal those points away from you if they give me the right answer. If you buzz in before I complete the question, tell them what will happen, Siddharth.
I say nothing.
Yes. You'll have to answer with the information you've been given, like Siddharth now has to answer the first question now. If he gets me the wrong answer, I'll give the whole question to the other team, and they will get a shot at stealing. Here we go. It's 60-30. Good luck. In physics, what is the equivalent scalar quantity for the vector quantity known as velocity? Yi?
Speed.
Yes. The interest attached to them is called the coupon. What is this loan that takes the form of a security in which the issuer owes the holder the full amount on the maturity date? Yi?
Bond.
Yes. One example of it is used in trying to prove that A equals B, given A minus B equals C. The performing of what illegal mathematical Yi?
Division by zero.
Yes, that is right. It rises in the San Juan Mountains of Colorado, flows through the San Luis Valley, then south, eventually reaching El Paso. What is this river that since 1845 has made up part of the boundary between the U.S. Yi?
Rio Grande.
That's right. So Yi. LeBron James is the youngest NBA player to have done it. Yi?
Score 5,000 points.
That is incorrect. Michael Jordan is the only person to have accomplished it during an all-star game. What is this basketball term defined as achieving 10 or greater in 3 categories, usually points, rebounds, and assists?
Triple-double.
That's right, for 10 points. Supposedly, they were invented by the architect Callimachus, who was inspired by a votive basket that had been left on the grave of a young girl. What is this order of columns? Yi?
Corinthian.
Correct. It was synthesized commercially by Carl Bosch, who was working for BASF in 1910. But first...
Nylon?
I'm sorry?
Nylon?
No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. But first patented by Fritz Haber. What is this compound formed by the reaction of hydrogen and nitrogen, symbolized NH3?
Ammonia.
That is right. It was first built by Philippe II in 1190 as a castle to protect Paris from Viking attacks. What is this abundant... Justine?
Bastille?
Nope, I'm sorry. What is this abundantly famous art museum?
The Louvre.
That is correct. This character is often cited as the earliest precursor to the superheroes in American comic books. Only 19 people knew the true identity of what title character of a novel by Baroness Orczy, who takes his name from a small red flower. Justine.
Scarlet Pimpernel.
That is correct. Some say it was led by a French shepherd named Stéphane de Cloy, and others claim it was led by a German shepherd called Nick, who assembled 7,000 troops in Genoa in the year 1212. What was this military movement so named because of the adolescents who... Yes, Yi.
Children's Crusade.
Correct. It was first held in 1944 and annually gives the Cecil B. DeMille Lifetime Achievement Award, which was most recently presented to Sir Anthony Hopkins. What are these awards for movies and TV shows run by the Hollywood Foreign Press Association? Yi?
The Golden Globes.
That is correct. This city was founded in 1683 by William Penn, but is not in Pennsylvania today, but rather the part of Pennsylvania's original lower counties that has become another state. What city was home to Caesar Rodney and is the capital of Delaware? Yi.
Dover.
Correct. He started his NFL career as backup to the Packers' Brett Favre. Yi.
Matt Hasselbeck.
Correct. Considered the first novel written in English. Its title character, Justine?
Pamela.
No, I'm sorry. Its title character may have been inspired by Scottish sailor Alexander Selkirk, who was found on an uninhabited island called Juan Fernandez off the coast of Chile. What is this fictional autobiography by Daniel Defoe?
Robinson Crusoe.
Correct. That is the end of the round. Let's look at the score. Crystal Springs has 80, and Harker has 150 points. Harker is taking a lead. Thank you, Yi. But the points will double in the next round, so don't go away. We'll see what happens. Let's play the Extreme Lightning Round. Point values are doubled, folks. Good luck. This university sports teams are called the Green Wave. Yi?
Tulane.
Correct. NBA players Sarunas Jeskavicius and Zadrunas Ilgauskas are both originally Don?
Michael.
It's Michael. It's not Yugoslavia. I'm sorry. Are both originally from what European country whose capital city is Vilnius?
Lithuania.
That is right. She got the ideas for her paintings from 19th century lithographers Currier and Ives. Who is this artist who didn't begin painting? Yi.
Grandma Moses.
Right. The USS Arizona that was sunk at Pearl Harbor is now a national memorial within the National Park Service and is thus supervised by what cabinet department?
Department of the Interior.
That is right, Don. To native French speakers, it does not have the figurative meaning that is used in English, as the French would probably translate it as gaffe or erreur instead. Yi?
Faux pas.
Correct. Scientists found one of them in the constellation Aquarius in 2005. Siddharth?
Supernova.
No, I'm sorry. Give this term for a planet that orbits something other than our sun.
We don't know.
An extrasolar planet. Among those who protested for his clemency was rapper Snoop Dogg. Yi?
Stanley Tucci Williams.
That's right. Mark Twain once said, "In me you have the combination which makes the perfect man, Connecticut culture and the morals of what Midwestern state where he was born?" Siddharth?
Missouri.
Right. Calculate the limit of the quantity x squared minus 6x as x approaches -2. Yi?
-2.
Nope.
2 squared. 16?
That is right. In one movie version that starred Mel Gibson, she was played by Glenn Close. Yi?
Hamlet.
Nope. No, she didn't play Hamlet. In the Shakespeare play Hamlet, name Hamlet's mother.
Gertrude.
That is right. In rugby, an offense that garners a yellow card can get you sent to this place. What area, sometimes known as the sin bin, is the place where you get sent for a misconduct? Yes, Don?
Penalty box.
Right. Some believe that this term comes from a city in Belgium, and others believe it is an acronym for the phrase salus per aquam. The three-letter word typically names a place that provides luxurious... Yes, Siddharth?
Spa.
That is right. When he was 12, this future Nobel Prize winner appeared on a Chicago radio show called Quiz Kids. 11 years later, he met Francis Crick at Cavendish. Justine?
Watson.
That is right. It peaked at 5,132 on March 10th, 2000, which signaled the beginning... Yi?
NASDAQ?
Yes. It was actually overseen by Robert Catesby, but the man most associated with it was an explosives expert named Guy Fawkes. Well, Yi.
The gunpowder plot?
Right. In modern times, it is known for being the site in Sydney of the Kingsford Smith International Airport. What was this landing site of Captain Yi?
Botany Bay?
Right. The first Greek statue to exhibit it was the Critios boy, which, like other such statues, was based on ancient. Justine?
Contrapasta?
That's right, contrapposto. Doctors, very good. Doctors call it ulnar collateral ligament reconstruction.
John surgery.
That is right. When released into the bloodstream, it increases heart rate, dilates the pupils, and constricts the arterioles. Yeah, Don?
Adrenaline?
That is it. The photograph associated with this battle was taken on February 23rd, 1945 by Joe Rosenthal, for which it won a Pulitzer. 5 U.S. Yi.
The Battle of Iwo Jima?
Iwo Jima.
Iwo.
That's right. First published in the New Yorker in 1965, it concerned a certain crime committed in Holcomb, Kansas. What is the novel by Truman Capote?
In Cold Blood.
That's right. Situated at the foothills of the Himalayas, this town is in the state of West Bengal, was the home to Sherpa Tenzing Norgay. What is this community whose tea industry contributes heavily? Yes, Siddharth.
Calcutta.
No, contributes heavily to the economy of India.
Darjeeling?
That's right, for 20. That's the end of the game. Let's look at the score. Oh my gosh, 280 here, 370 there. Harker, you are definitely moving on. Crystal, you played so well. The score was high. You may come back as a wild card team. We hope so. We look forward to seeing you all next week. Bye-bye.
The following underwriters helped to make this program possible: SBC, the San Mateo Credit Union, Oracle, and Samtrans. Tournament champions will win an all-expense-paid trip to Europe, courtesy of ACIS. Additional support provided by these Bay Area newspapers: the Burlingame Scottish Rite of Freemasonry and the Knights Templar.